Good day, yogis. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from Simha Yoga Lab in Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. My preferred way of payment is through Venmo, and my handle is Simha Yoga Lab, and the 4-digit ID code, if you're prompted for it, is 8096. Classes are $10. If you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. Please do the best you can. I'm streaming on Instagram and on Facebook, and the videos are uploaded onto those two platforms, as well as I upload the videos to my YouTube channel, which is Simha Yoga Lab. Now, if you're not actually streaming, or if the video quality is rather poor on Instagram or Facebook, you might actually want to go to YouTube instead, because the audio and video quality is way better on there, as well as being able to pull up the video onto your smart TV so that your practicing experience is a lot more pleasant. So I recommend that if you're not streaming with me. So today's class is open flow. It is a level 1, level 2. So for those of you who are new to my practice, welcome. I give a lot of variations on here. So if I'm going a little bit out of your range, or if I'm working a little bit more strongly into more like a level 2 and it's out of your range, please check in and pull back a little bit. Go back to the basic pose instead of taking the variations. Or if you need to modify because you're working with a special condition or an injury, please be mindful that it's important to do that to keep you safe and not re-injure or perpetuate any injuries, or worse, create any injuries, right? So please just be mindful about all of that. Okay, so for those of you who are tight around the hips or tight on the lower back, I recommend elevation. Sitting up on a block, sitting up on a blanket or a towel is quite helpful. It makes it a lot more accessible for you to sit more comfortably. Okay, palms face up, fingers in Gyana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. Allow the shoulders to broaden and with the eyes closed, lips touching. Start to regulate your breath by breathing only through your nose. As you ground evenly through your seat, connect to a lengthy tall spine. And let the inhales even out with your exhales. Smoothing out the breath, let the mind start to quiet. Three ohms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer or from the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart toward the sky, setting your intention for your practice, devoting your practice to someone or something, or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Gato Piwa, Yaha Smarit, Pudrikaksham, Sapahya, Bihyendraha, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes, palms face up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side, elongating through the left side of the neck. And draw the chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder. Left hand to the right side. And the chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the left hand. Chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction. Ear to one side. Roll it back. Opposite side. Roll the center. Take a few more rounds in that same direction. Begin to take the chin back toward the chest and pause, and then taking the opposite direction. And back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor and neutral spine. Coming off your blocks, extend the legs forward, separating the feet. Hands supporting to each side, and turn your toes toward each other. And roll out, draw in, roll out, draw in, outer rotation, circling. Back to center, switch them around. And take it back to center again. Cross shins. Opposite shin on top. Take the arms up high, extend, twist to the right on the exhale. Back to center again, arms up. Exhale, other side. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take back to center, other side. Center again, legs forward, forward fold. And take it back up. Swing the legs back behind you. And let's take a wide-legged child's pose. Stretch your knees, your quads, your glutes, your lower back. Extending the arms forward, also opening up the underside of your shoulder joints. Creating length through the side bodies. And let's walk your hands over to the left side. Take the left arm down and reach your right fingertips. So your right arm is lifting away from the floor, you're on your fingertips, and keep tractioning and walking your right fingertips further and further out and to the left. So you should feel a nice expansiveness into the armpits, the underside of your shoulder joint, the ribs, and the outer edge of your shoulders. And walk it back to center. Let's take it to the other side. Right forearm comes down. Extend the left arm out. Reach. Start to release. Take it back to center, and then also roll up. Take the knees together and sit on top of the shins. Hands together in prayer, interlace. Press your palms forward as you round the spine. Inhale, lift up and take it into a gentle back bend. Release your hands, wrap the hands back behind you, interlace again. Broaden your shoulders, kiss your shoulder blades toward each other, reach your knuckles away, and then lean the upper torso back a little bit more and gaze upwards toward the sky in an angle. So you should feel a very broad front of the torso and engagement of the upper back. All right, release. Take the hands together in prayer. Interlace with the other thumb on top and then press forward, round the spine. Lift the torso up and again, palms up and gently looking up so it's not as deep of a back bend as the next. All right, releasing your hands. Interlace your fingers. Take the opposite thumb on top again. Broaden your shoulders, reach your knuckles back, take it back into a slightly deeper back bend. And start to release. Right hand to outer left leg, left hand to the floor, and then twist to the left. Reach your left hand further back, reach your right arm up and over, and then bend your left elbow deep in the twist. Take it it back up, switch sides. So first from a more vertical line, right hand behind you, left hand to outer right leg, twist. Then start to walk your right hand further back, lean back as well, and twist deeper, maybe even bending your right elbow a little bit. Reach your left arm overhead. Take it back to center, walk your hands forward, hands and knees, tuck the toes under. On the inhale, draw the navel down, raise your tail, raise the back of the head. Exhale, round the spine 5 times. Inhale, arch, cow pose. Exhale, round, cat pose. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cat. Back to neutral spine. Left hand, one hand print wider, one hand print further forward. We're just going to thread through back and forth 5 times, and then we'll take it all the way down. Inhale, raise your right elbow up. Exhale, twist, thoracic, twist your left. Inhale, raise your right elbow up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. One more. Inhale up. Exhale this time. Twist. Take the right hand down, bend your left elbow. Keep reaching right hand to your left side. As you bend, take the right shoulder, right cheek down for threading the needle in this twist. Press into your left hand. Take it back up, walk it back to hands and knees. Alright? Then take the right hand, one hand print wider, one hand print further forward. Inhale, lift left elbow. Exhale, thread it through 5 times. Inhale, left. Exhale, twist. Inhale, left. Exhale, twist. Lift. Twist. This time, lift. Twist. Let the left hand come to the floor. As you bend your right elbow, let the left shoulder, left cheek come down, and then press your right hand more firmly to the floor to twist deeper. Press into right hand, lift back up, hands and knees. Inhale, kick the right heel back. Exhale, draw the right knee toward the nose. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, draw the right knee in one more time. Inhale, kick back. This time, exhale, draw the right knee toward the nose. Then open up the knee to the right side and then pendulate it back to center. Open up the knee to the right, pendulate back to center. Open to the right. This time, pendulate back to center. You're going to take big circles with the right knee. Open the right knee out. Draw the right knee back, down toward the floor, and hug the knee in. Open up the right knee. Draw the right knee back. Right knee down toward the floor, hug it in. One more. Draw the right knee out. Right knee back. Right knee in toward the nose, and then kick the right heel back. Tuck the left toes. Lift the left knee 3 like a duck. Right knee toward the nose and round. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee to touch the outside of the right arm. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your left arm. Kick it back up. Step the right foot forward, warrior 1. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Right hand inside the foot, stack your shoulders, left arm up. If you need to modify, right arm to top the right leg. This makes it easier because it's less severe on your hips and your lower back. Left arm reaching up. This is side angle. Inhale, take it back up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle. Tip the left hip back, reach your right hand forward. Right hand directly to the floor, left arm up. That is triangle. If you need to modify, right hand can go a little bit higher. Or if you have a little bit more range, you can go a little bit lower down, shin, triangle. Now to be safe in coming out of the pose, Take a slight bend of that front knee so that when you come up, you don't press too hard into your hamstrings. Then you can re-lengthen as you take it back up into a reverse triangle. And then bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank. In one breath, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Come forward into plank, lower the knees down. Remeasure for your hands and knees, toes tucked under. Inhale, kick the left heel back. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick it back this time. Left knee in toward the nose. And then open up the knee to the left side, pendulating back to center. Open to the left, back to center. Open to the left, back to center. Big circles this time. Open to the left, draw the knee back behind you, knee in toward the nose. Open to the left, knee back behind you, knee in toward the nose. Open to the left, knee back behind you, knee in toward the nose. Then this time, kick the left heel back, tuck the right toes under, lift the knee, three-legged dog. Left knee in toward the nose and ground. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee to the outside, left arm in touch. Kick it back up, knee comes into twist, touch your right arm. Kick it back up, step the left foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm up and back. Exhale, side angle, full position, left hand to the inside of the foot. If you're modifying, elbow to top of the leg, right arm up. Side angle. Inhale, take it back up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle. Tip the right hip back, left hand forward. Full pose, left hand to the floor. Modify, left arm a little higher, up the shin, or a little bit lower if you have more range. Right arm up, triangle. Inhale, all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee to the outside with the right arm in touch. Kick back up, knee comes into twist, touch your left arm. Kick it back up, step the right foot forward, warrior one. Inhale, lengthen front leg and reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale up, keep the arms up. Bend the front knee, hands together in prayer, interlace. Press your palms forward. Inhale here. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist. Stay twisting. Right hand behind you. Lean the torso forward. Hook the left arm to outer right leg. A twisted lunge. Inhale, take it all the way back up and around for warrior two. Then lengthen front leg and reach up. Bend the front knee, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. So again, right hand to the floor or elbow to the knee. Left arm up, and extended side angle is left palm facing down and reaching forward. So you're getting a very nice left side stretch now. With your left hand, reach your left hand out to the side and slightly behind you. Out to left side and overhead. Out to left, behind you. Out to left, overhead. Out to left, behind you. Out to left, overhead. On the inhale, take it all the way back up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg. Extended triangle. So again, right hand directly to the floor or right hand to the shin, anywhere along the shin. Left palm facing down and reaching forward. This time, we'll take big circles with the left arm. Reach up, back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward, and stay. Inhale, all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog. Left heel up, left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside the left arm and touch. Kick it back up, knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Step the left foot forward, back heel down. Warrior one. Inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms along the side. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale up, keep the arms up. Bend the front knee. Hands together in prayer. Interlace your fingers, but take the other thumb on top. Press forward. Inhale here. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Stay here. Wrap the left hand back behind you. Lean the torso forward. Hook the right arm to our left leg. Twist deeper. A twisted lunge. Inhale, all the way back up and around. Warrior two. Lengthen front leg, reach up. Bend front knee, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior two. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Left hand to the floor or elbow to the knee. Right arm up, right palm to face down and reach forward. Alright, taking arcing of your right hand. Out to right side and behind you. Out to right side and overhead. Out to right, behind you. Out to right and overhead. To the right, behind you. To the right, overhead, and stay. Extended side angle. Inhale, up into reverse warrior. Lengthen on the left leg, extended triangle. Left hand to the floor or left hand on the shin, higher up or a little bit lower. Right palm facing down, reach forward. Extended triangle. Now taking big circles with the right arm. Reach up, back, down and forward, up, back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward, and stay extending forward. Inhale, all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up. Open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee outside the right arm and touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick back up. Step the right foot forward. Warrior one. Cactus the arms, palms face forward. Draw the arms in toward each other. Inhale, open. Draw the arms in toward each other. Inhale, open. Draw the arms in. Inhale, open. Elbows toward each other. Flip the palms to face up. Reach your arms up to touch. Draw the elbows in. Reach your arms up to touch. Draw the elbows in. Reach your arms up. Draw the elbows in. Stay here. Broaden your shoulders. Look up toward the sky. Then wrap the hands back behind you, interlace. Take it even deeper in the back bend. And then now bow forward. Devotional warrior. Crown of the head toward the inside of the foot. Take it all the way back up. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Bounce that ankle. Right hand inside the foot. Left arm up and behind your half bind. Now you can stay here in this half bind if the shoulders are tight. If you have a little more and you want to take it deeper, lean to the left a little bit so that you can dip your shoulder down. Thread the right arm underneath the right leg, reach back behind you and catch the other hand. Then lift the torso, lean it back in space, so you're coming back to a straight line, and stack your shoulders to look up. So you're looking for one straight line from the crown of the head through that left heel eventually. So this is your bound side angle. Release your lines. Inhale, come up. Reverse warrior. Half moon. Right hand forward, about a foot, a little off the right side. So you're in a diagonal. So for those of you who want to use your blocks as an elevation to make the pose a lot more accessible, go ahead and take it. Stack your shoulders. Left side over your right. So shoulders and hips are stacking. Left arm is reaching up, left heel is reaching back, flexing the foot. Now, if you're shaking the pose, I would recommend taking the gaze looking down to the floor. That really helps tremendously to help you to stabilize. Those of you going further, go ahead and bind left hand to the left foot and kick back. And then, if you want to reach your right arm forward today, you can, parallel to the floor. Alright, when you're ready, begin to step it back. Warrior two, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back plank and lower all the way down to the belly. Hands alongside the rib cage. 3 progressive cobras. On the inhale, lift the upper back, your belly and your ribs. Stay on the floor. Elbows drawn back as you engage upper back. Press into the floor and lift up a little higher. So this time your lower ribs and your belly away from the floor, elbows stay bent. Lift up even higher. Full extension of your arms if you have it, a slight bending if you need it to do that. So this is your Bhujangasana, your cobra. Start to release halfway down. Start to release all the way down. Stay lifted in your baby cobra here, so your belly and your ribs stay on the floor. Then arms reaching back. And then lift your feet as well. Right? This is now your Shalabhasana, locust. Lift up a little higher if you have it. And start to release, hands alongside the rib cage, and slowly make your way back to child's pose. I'll give you about 5 breaths here in child's pose. Those of you who are ready for a headstand and can set up quickly and go ahead and take your headstands. Those of you who want to take a preparation but not quite ready for a full headstand in the middle of the room, take the hands. Cross your forearms, grab them up as elbows. That's how you measure out your shoulders width. Take the hands into a fist. Whether you wrap one hand over the other or you interlace, it doesn't matter. Take the outer forearms to the floor. So now you've created a triangle. Take the crown of the head to the floor. Press the back of the head into the fist. Tuck the toes under, lift the knees, and walk it in. So notice that you're taking about 70% of the weight of your body into your forearm. Only about 30% to your head. So your forearms are doing most of the work here, right? So you just want to be light enough so that you are still touching down for stability, but it's really not carrying that much weight with the crown of the head and the neck, right? So most of the weight being carried by your arms instead. Alright, let's start to break. Walk it back, take the knees down. Back to your child's pose. Alright, let's make our way out. Come back to your down dog. So the key point is when you're taking your headstand preparation, is to walk it in, take most of the weight to your forearms. All you're doing here is building strength into the shoulders and the arms, but also to the neck, right? Eventually, when you're taking a full headstand, you're taking your feet off the floor, even though you're bearing most of the weight to your forearms, 70%, when you take the legs up to the sky, it's still going to be heavier on your cervical spine, the neck, right? And the crown of the head. So you want to take these preparations and start to learn to bear weight into your head, your cervical spine, your shoulders, your arms, okay? So that's the purpose of the preparation, just to eventually get you to where you want to get with the full pose. All right, inhale, left heel up to sky. Left knee in toward the nose and round. Inhale, kick it up, open up the head, expand the left knee. Left knee tells up the left arm to touch. Kick it back up, knee comes into twist, touch your right arm. Kick it back up. Step the left foot forward. Warrior one. Cactus your arms, palms face forward. Draw the arms in toward each other. Inhale. Draw the arms in toward each other. Inhale, open. Draw the arms in. Inhale, open. Flip the palms up. Draw the elbows toward each other. And then reach the arms up. Touch your fingers. Draw the elbows back. Arms up to touch. Draw the elbows back. Arms up to touch. Draw the elbows back again. Broaden your shoulders. Look up deep in your back bend. Then keep the back bend. Wrap the hands back behind you. Keep the non-dominant thumb on top. Broaden your shoulders. Go even deeper in the back bend. Ecstatic warrior. And then bow forward. Devotional warrior. Inhale, take it all the way back up. Warrior one. Exhale, open it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Bound side angle. Left hand inside the foot. Right arm up. Right hand behind you, half bind. So again, if your shoulders are tight and that's all you can manage, stay here. Remember, you can also modify it, right? And take a half bind. So this is a good option as well. Otherwise, hands to the floor. Left hand to the floor. If you're going further, you're going to lean your torso slightly to the right. Dip your shoulder underneath. Thread the left arm underneath you to touch your other hand. Then lift the upper torso. Lean it back in space. Stack your shoulders. This is your full bind in your side angle. Begin to release. Inhale, take it all the way back up, reverse warrior, half moon. Left hand forward about a foot, a little bit off to the left side, so you're in a slight diagonal. If you're using your left hand to a block, go ahead. I'm a little bit too far actually. Right, so that's about a foot. That's better. Right, so you will end up, if you did this correctly, pretty vertical arm and leg. And that's your support structure. You're stacking your right side over your left, right arm is reaching up, right foot is flexing, reaching back in space. Then those of you who are going further to bind, right hand to right foot. This is your Chopasana. You're still supporting with your left hand here, right? If you're going further, maybe you want to take the option of the left arm reaching forward today. Parallel to the floor. Alright, when you're ready to break, begin to step it back, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back and lower all the way down to the belly again. Hands alongside the rib cage. On the inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Your lower ribs, belly stay on the floor, broaden your shoulders, kiss your shoulder blades toward each other. Press into your hands, lift up a little higher. So this time your belly and the lower ribs away from the floor, elbows are still pretty bent. And lengthen out even more. If you have full extension, take it. If you don't, slight bending of the elbows. Bhujangasana, cobra. Then bend the elbows, lower only halfway. And then lower to baby cobra, lower ribs and belly to the floor. Reach back with your hands, Bend your knees, grab your feet. When you're ready, lift. This is bow pose. If you have even more, lift even higher. And release. Child's pose, nice and slow. So again, once you get to child's pose, take that one deep breath in your neutralization, then make a choice, staying here in this child's pose and just rest, or set up for your headstands again, or your preparation. So again, if you're taking preparation, grab opposite elbows, that's how you measure out your shoulders width. When you take your fist this time, wrap with the other hand on top, or interlace with the other thumb on top. So you're taking the opposite side, the non-dominant side. It should feel a little bit awkward, okay? That's what we're looking for. Using both sides evenly so that we can create symmetry. All right, then wherever you are, crown of the head to the floor. Press the back of the head up against your fist, and that resistance against each other is a support structure. Tuck the toes under, lift the knees, and walk your feet in as close as you can. Alright, so again, if you're taking headstands bow, if you're taking preparation, this is all you're doing. You're pressing the forearms strongly down. The head is touching down, but it's not bearing all the weight. It's only about 30% of the weight. Most of the work being done by your arms. Notice as you keep walking your feet in, the weight bears forward a little more, requiring more back body flexibility, more strength into your shoulders, and movement into your shoulders and your arms. Right? So all this is to start to build the strength and the flexibility of all the parts that are required for you to take a headstand. Alright? When you're ready, everyone, make your way down and then back up into your down dog. Start to walk your feet forward toward your hands. Take the seat down. All right, walk your feet in. Grab the back of the legs. Shift back toward the sacrum. Raise your shins parallel the floor. If you tend to round the spine here, right, in order to balance, I want you to then think about lifting the chest to activate your torso. Lean the head slightly back, looking upwards, right? Really think about keeping the entire spine in line, one straight line. Try not to round, try not to arch, right? Neutral, best you can. And then once you have that set, extend the arms forward and hold. Then extend the legs, extend the arms, palms face toward each other, and open up the legs, and then lower the arms, and hold in here. Bend the knees, flex your feet, draw the heels in toward each other, reach your arms out, palms are facing up. You're going to raise your right leg, lower the left, and then cross them, open, switch directions, cross the left leg on top, open, cross the right leg on top, open, left on top, open, right, open, left, open, right, open, left, open, right, open, left, 6, right, open, left, 7, right, open, left, 8, right, open, left, 9, right, open, left, open, 10. Soles of feet together, knees apart. Grab the ankles, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. You can press your elbows to your inner thighs, which 1 gives you resistance, 2 gives you more hip opening. Come back up, walk your feet forward just a little bit. Grabbing the insides of the feet or threading the arms underneath the legs. And this time, in this forward fold, you can round your spine as much as you want. Take back up. Cross your shins, roll forward, and walk your feet back to down dog. Inhale, left foot forward, low lunge, right foot forward, standing forward bend, feet together, knees together. Rise up, chair pose. Stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee, tree. So the right foot and your left leg go above the knee joint or below the knee joint if your hips are tighter and it's shakier for you to take the foot higher, right? So when you take the foot higher up the leg, it requires more hip flexibility. If you're tight around there, it's going to force you to kind of get shakier, right? So take it a little bit lower, release some of that tension, and it'll be a lot easier for you to balance. Then take the arms up and out. Continue to steady here in your tree for a good 10 deep breaths and just holding, gaze to the floor. Those of you working with variations, take whatever you want. So for example, variations could be wrapping hands back behind you, broaden your chest and reach your knuckles away. It can also be side bending to the right. Right? If you have other variations that you like, you can take it. For example, maybe taking eagle arms, right? Since the right leg is bent, you're going to take the right arm on top with your eagle arms. Right? The reason why we do that is because if we choose to transition into your eagle here, the right leg goes on top, which is corresponding to the right arm being on top, right? So that matches. Right? So that's how you want to manage your pose. 2 more breaths. When you're ready, release, make your way back to your basic tree, and then arms straight up, right knee forward. Step the right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Once your hands are touching down, separate your feet about max width distance. Left hand to center, creating a tripod. Bend your left knee, but keep the right leg extended. Raise your right arm up to twist, and adding the half bind. Your right hand can go behind you to your lower back, or if you can reach for your inner left thigh, hook your right hand to your inner left thigh, and that'll give you even more resistance to twist. So really pull into your inner left thigh if you can. Start to release, right arm up, right hand to the floor. Switch sides. So right hand to the floor, creating a tripod. Bend your right knee, extend the left leg, left arm up to twist, and then left hand behind you. Lower back or the inner right thigh. Release, left arm up, left hand to the floor. Both hands supporting. Walk your feet in toward each other. Feet together, knees together. Bend the knees. Rise up. Chair. Stepping on the right foot this time. Pick up the left knee. Open up the knee to the left side. Grab that foot. Take it to inner right thigh. So go above the knee joint if you're more flexible and the balance is easy for you. Or go below the knee joint to make it a little bit more accessible. And especially if your hips are tight or you're beginning to learn to balance in this way, right? You can take it a little bit easier. Take your arms up for tree, and then of course, about 10 breaths here, or your variations of choice. If you're wrapping your hands back behind you, interlace with the other thumb on top. So this time is your non-dominant interlacing of your hands. It is side bending to the left. Or if you have other options, you can take other options. Today, I am leading you with eagle arms. Wrapping the left arm on top, right arm under. Alright, beginning to break. Take the arms back up. Left knee forward. Step the left foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Again, once your feet are on the floor, walk your feet about max width distance. And this time we'll work on a full bind if you can. Bend both knees. Walk your right hand inside the right foot. Raise your left arm up and behind you, half bind. Then dip the right shoulder underneath your right leg, and then thread the right arm underneath and behind you to grab the other hand. If you can manage to grab the other hand. If you cannot reach, stay in the half bind. Right hand stays on the floor. Once you have your full bind, you have your choices. Lengthen out the left leg, twist to your left side. Or lengthen out both legs, twist to your left. All right? If neither is good, then keep both knees bent and just work from there. All right, bend both knees, gaze to the floor, release your binds, take the hands back down. Lengthen out the legs, sway out your hips side to side. All right, once we decompress, second side. Bend both knees, left hand to the inside of the left foot. Right arm up and behind you. Stay in the half bind and work there, or thread the left arm underneath you, catch the other hand. Then keeping both knees bent to twist, lengthen out just your right leg to twist, or lengthen out both legs to twist. Alright, gaze to the floor, bend both knees, release your binds, hands come back down, lengthen out the legs, sway out the hips side to side. Come back to center. Walk your hands forward about 1.5 feet. Walk your feet in together, setting up for crow pose. Shift your tiptoes, bending the knees. Bend the arms, knees to back of arms, gaze forward, and then tip forward to balance. All right, when you're ready, walk a jump back. Chaturanga Danda. All right, left leg up. Step the left foot forward between your hands. Right knee comes down. Crescent moon. Those of you who know what you're doing, you can go ahead and set up for your variations whenever you want. The rest of us will set up for the basic pose. Lunge forward. If you need extra padding to your right knee and you have a blanket or a towel, go ahead and take extra padding. If not necessary, then directly on the mat is fine. When you lunge forward, you're getting into the stretch of the right quad, right hips. When you get to your maximum, you want the left knee to be directly over the heel, so you want a vertical line. The front heel must be flat for stabilization. Then hands on top of the thighs, press your hands into your thighs, leaning the upper torso back. That's the beginning of the back bend, and you're gently looking upwards. Once you're set and balanced, then you can take the arms up for Venus Mudra. Your option to stay here or continue to work on your variations. The more simple ones could be, again, wrapping hands back behind you. Side bending to one direction, side bending the other direction. I'll give you 2 more breaths here. Right, so for those of you who have tight shoulders, maybe Venus Mudra, moving the arms over the back, is too much for you, right? You can always reach straight up. You can always reach forward. Also, if the hands together is tough for your shoulders, you can separate them. As long as they are symmetrical, right? Arms out and open, higher up and open, further back and open, right? All right, let's start to release. Hands to either side of the left foot, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and just a very gentle lengthening over your left leg for pyramid. All right, breaking right out. Bend your left knee, palms flat. Kick your left leg up, 3-legged down, pigeon. Left knee in toward the nose. Line that shoulder to the floor. The left knee, left thigh angles up 30 to 45 degrees. You're balancing on your shins. Right knee reaching back to lower your hips. Walk your hands back, elongate through the spine. If we did this measurement properly, you don't need your hands for balance. Right? As long as your left knee, left thigh is angling out to the left side, and you're reaching back so that you can lower the seat. The lower you go, the more balance, right? But that depends on your flexibility. Once you set all that up, now you can make your way forward. You can stay in your forearms. You can make pillows with the hands. Again, those of you working on variations, go ahead and take whatever you want. They could be the same as you did in the crescent moon. Hands back behind you, right? Hand to foot binding, etc. Right? Those of you who are more basic, let's just stay in pigeon. Right? Pigeon is a luxurious pose. It's fantastic, right? Really great hip opener. Gives you a chance to kind of slow down, quiet down. Two more breaths. All right, let's break. Walk it back in. Ground the palms, tuck the back toes and lift right up and press it back to down dog and take lots of movement. Pedal out the legs, walk it out side to side. All right, back to down dog. Right leg up. Step the right foot forward between your hands. Crescent moon. Left knee comes down. Take extra padding to your left knee if you need it. Untucking the back toes. Walk your hands to top the thighs and start to lunge forward. Getting into your left quads, into your left hip. Line up the right knee over the right heel when you get to that deepest lunge forward. Keep the right heel, the front heel, flat to the floor. Then press your hands to top the thighs. Start to lean the upper torso back, and that will lead you into a slight upper back bend, gently looking up. Once you're ready and you're balanced, arms up, Venus Mudra. Reach it up and back behind you. So again, your options, take any variations you want, or if the arms going back in this way, too tight for your shoulders, you can reach straight up, you can reach forward, you can separate your hands, go a little higher, go further back. So those are all good options for you. Let's take two more breaths. And begin to break. Hands to each side of the right foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Lengthen over the right leg for pyramid for one giant breath. And then bend the front knee, ground the palms. Kick the right leg up, three-legged dog. That's a preparation leading you into pigeon. Draw the knee in, land that shin to the floor. You're going to pointed right toe position. Right shin comes down, right knee, right thigh angles out to the side, 30 to 45 degrees. Inch your left knee as far back as you can so you can lower your seat. Walk your hands back as well. Elongate through the spine. If you did the strike, your hips should feel level, spine straight, and you should feel pretty level without your hands. And then taking it forward, right? So you can take the forearms down. You can make pillows with the hands and rest your forehead. All those are good options. And again, for those of you working on variation, go ahead. The rest of us will just stay in the passive pigeon, allowing breath and gravity to do this work for us. And so the depth in a pose is not necessarily always about just variations, right? Variations are great, just to move the pose around a little bit, get different sensations, right? Depth can come with stillness as well. Consider if you stayed in your pigeon, if you just allowed your body to release, right? As you breathe into the pose and you find any tightness, right? You can use your mind's eye and zero in on those tight spots and really visualize it. Think about breathing into those spots, right? And you will notice that when you concentrate and focus like that, the muscles actually feel like they're releasing a little bit, right? And that is what gives you more depth into your pose, right? When you sink in a little bit more, you go deeper. All right, let's start to break. Walk it back in. tuck the back toes, press into your hands, lift right up into your down dog, walk it out side to side. Walk your feet forward toward your hands. Take your seat down, extend the legs forward. Let's recline back. Take the hands to either side, using your hands as support. Slide the hands out. And your arms and your shoulders are now taking some of the weight of your torso, making it easier for you to recline. Left arm stays out, left knee comes in, and twist to the right. Recline twisting. You're rolling to the outer right leg, outer right hip. Keep your left shoulder, left arm down on the floor. Left shoulder blade, left arm down on the floor. All right, take it back to center. Switch legs, switch arms, and twist to the other side. So you're rolling to the outer left leg, outer left hip, going into the spiral twist. Let the right shoulder blade, right arm stay on the floor to anchor you down, supporting you. And take it back to center again, hugging both knees in. Let's bring your body back into left and right symmetry. All right, when you're ready, step the feet to the floor. Slide the legs forward. Let the toes turn out, arms alongside the body, palms face up. And let it all go. Let the floor support. Shavasana, final relaxation. Begin to reconnect to the breath. Start to move the fingers and the toes. Reaching the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And then rolling over to the right side, come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Reconnecting to an even seat, lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep. And let the neck be free. Inhale from. Hands together in prayer in front of the heart, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I appreciate your time. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. My preferred way of payment is through Venmo, and my handle is Simha Yoga Lab. And my 4-digit ID code, if you're asked for it, is 8096. And classes are $10. If you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. Please do the best you can. So I'm streaming on Instagram and on Facebook, and the videos are saved as posts. And then I also upload the videos to my YouTube channel, which is Simha Yoga Lab. Now, if you're not actually streaming with me, or if the audio video is rather shaky on Instagram and Facebook, please go to my YouTube instead. The quality is way better on there, and it's fully accessible to you. All right, and then also you can bring the video up onto your smart TV. Makes the whole practicing experience a lot more pleasant, okay? So, see you soon. Be well. Take care.